Everyone, hope you're doing super duper good. I'm here with my new travelogue on the Idukki district of Kerala. This beautiful high range district of Kerala is geographically known for its mountains, hills, and dense forests. For the people of Kerala, Idukki is always associated with power generation. About 66% of state's power needs come from hydroelectric power projects in Idukki. Idukki, which lies in the western Ghats of Kerala, is the second largest district in area but has the lowest population density. Idukki has a vast forest reserve area. More than half of the district is covered by forest. The urban areas are densely populated, whereas villages are sparsely populated. Idukki is also known as the Spice Garden of Kerala. Nearest railway station to Idukki is Alva, but I got down at Angamali station as recommended by my cousin for better bus connectivity. I had to wait for some time to get a bus to Thodupuzha, which was my first destination in Idukki. After dropping off at Thodupuzha KSRTC bus stand, I headed towards Bharat Hotel, which was just next to the bus stand, and it has become my favorite for the next one day. Having an authentic Kerala breakfast, I walked towards the hotel Pearl Royal International, which was just behind the bus stand. They allowed an early check-in without any waiting time. That was so sweet of them. It was a decent hotel and the location was really good, with eateries, bus stand, bus stops to all nearby places. After having a shower, I took a bus to Irapeta to go to Malankara Dam, which is 7 km from the Thodupuzha town. Malankara Reservoir is an artificial lake formed as part of Uravappara Valley Irrigation Project. It is located in Idukki district on the Thodupuzha Mulamattam road. I took an auto from the bus stop as it is a bit inside from the main road. Instead, you can get down at the next stop and walk, and you get a better view from there. You can ask the conductor of the bus for the exact stop. The dam is constructed across Thodupuzha river 5 km from Thodupuzha for irrigation purpose. The tailwater from Mulamattam powerhouse is stored here. Malankara Reservoir provided a calm and charming atmosphere with the greenery in the surrounding. It was raining in between, which made the place all the more beautiful. The dam view is stunning. After spending some quality time, I returned to Thodupuzha town by bus. Buses are frequent, so no problem with the commute. After a heavy meal at Bharat Hotel, I took a nap in the room. Weather was pleasant. The next destination was Uravappara Viewpoint. It showed 3 km from the town, hence I hired an auto to the spot. It is situated at a height of 500 feet above mean sea level. The route towards the rock was deserted. I asked Otto about the safety of this place. He was very confident. Still, he didn't wait for me till my return. He was in a hurry to go back to town. I reached the place at 4:30 p.m. There was a Subramanya Swami temple, which as per the auto driver would be open by 5 p.m. But when I saw the notice board outside, it mentioned that the temple opens only in the morning hours. Unless you are in a group, please skip this place. I did not find it safe. But the view was really good. There is a historical story behind this. Listen to this. Pandavas, the renowned heroes in the great Indian epic Mahabharata, along with their spouse Draupadi, had a sojourn here during their 12-year exile. At present, 3 big boulders can be seen atop of the rocks, which is believed to be the 3 stands of a rock oven used by the Pandavas for cooking purposes. When a shortage of water occurred, Bhima, the mightiest among Pandavas, forcibly applied his foot on the hard rock, which produced an elegant spring of water. There are varied options regarding the name Uravappara. Some say that the pond produced by the force of Bhima is Uravappara, while some others believe that the temple got its name from the Abhisheka Tirtham that flows down from the rocks. I walked till the main road. There were lots of houses on the way, and the route till main road is absolutely safe. I got a bus to the town. It was drizzling, and I found a lovely cafe next to the Thodupuzha river bridge. Had tea and snacks sitting there beside the river till the dawn. An early dinner, rain walk, and then it was bedtime. The most awaited day of this trip, day 2, But it was continuously raining from last night, and the alerts and panic had already begun. I decided to continue my plan anyway. Took a bus which goes to Kattapana that has a stop at Idukki. Remember, there is no bus stand in Idukki, so enquire the stop name before you make a plan. I called the hotel and got the bus stop name where I should descend. The road towards Idukki was extremely beautiful. The clouds were touching my face. It was dark even at noon. It was drizzling and cold. I hired an auto to Avadale Resort. The road was bad, but the auto drivers in Kerala are superstars. I had booked a normal room, but the hotel owner allowed a beautiful room with balcony opens to the valley. Probably it was due to the red alert in the town and expecting no crowd. Still, it was surprising because nowhere else I had got that luxury so far. I still get goosebumps when I think about that view and the cold breeze from the balcony. The view was covered most of the time by clouds, but due to strong wind, it moved at times and the stunning view kept flashing in front of my eyes like a heaven. I had a plan to visit a few spots, but due to bad weather, the hotel staff's advised not to step out. Anyway, the clouds were covering all the view. I decided to relax in the resort after a good lunch there. Media was scaring me to hell, so I stopped watching TV, took a walk around the resort. A good rest in the room, evening tea and snacks, lovely dinner, read book for some time, and then a good night's sleep. Morning looked better. The hotel staff at the reception offered a drop at the bus stop and also sightseeing in a couple of famous spots. I demanded for a visit at Kalvari Mount and Idukki Dam. He said Idukki Dam is closed to the public, though in social media it says it is open on holidays. We just stood at the gate and watched that good old dam from a distance. It is built on the Periyar River in the ravine between the Kuravan and Kurati hills in Kerala. At 167.68 meters, it is one of the highest arched dams in Asia and third tallest arched dam. It started generating power on 4th October 1975. This dam was constructed along with two other dams at Cherutoni and Kulamavu. Together, the three dams have created an artificial lake that is 60 km square in area. The stored water is used to produce electricity at the Moolamatam powerhouse, which is located inside nearby rocky caves. The government of Canada aided in the building of this dam with long-term loans and grants. After that, we went to Kalvari Mount. It was kind of a view I was seeing from the hotel room as well. Yet, beyond its physical beauty, Kalvari Mount holds a spiritual allure. During Lent, pilgrims flock to the sacred site. A highlight of any visit to Kalvari Mount is the breathtaking view of Idukki Reservoir. From the vantage point of Kalyanathandu, the reservoir stretches out like a shimmering blue ribbon. There is entry ticket to this place, and once you enter, there is calmness, beauty, and yes, it was a dream come true. I was not expecting I'll be able to make it due to the bad weather. Everything fell in place. I was dropped at the bus stop from where I could take a bus to Adimali and then to Munnar from there. There was a minor landslide on the previous day, but the route looked all clear and hence I continued my journey. I had once cancelled this trip due to early monsoon and replanned this after a month, but unfortunately the rain followed me. I reached Munnar by noon without any issues. I had booked Hotel Hillview near KSRTC bus stand through Make My Trip. The hotel was just average with a very congested room at a high price. Main reason I went to Munnar was to check out the double-decker bus KSRTC had launched. Due to rain, the trip got cancelled, which I had booked through KSRTC Swift website for 4 p.m. tour, which would have covered Lock Hut View, Rock Cave, Periya Canal, waterfalls and Aanairangal. Though it was not raining that day, they didn't want to take a chance. Was a bit disappointed, but spent the evening in nearby parks and tea estates. There were no good restaurants nearby, but managed to find a vegetarian restaurant for a decent food. Weather was so beautiful, so I kept walking, bought some homemade chocolates and then headed back to room by evening after tea. The hotel has a restaurant in ground floor. The food was very delightful. Slept off early as I had an early morning plan to visit Anamudi in Erevikulam National Park. Day 2 ended without any big plans, peacefully. Around 7 a.m. in the morning, I took a private bus to Erevikulam. I inquired at KSRTC bus stand for the exact bus stop from where I could catch this bus. Connectivity is really good in Munnar, so inquire for buses instead of depending on taxi or auto. Had a beautiful bus ride till the gate. I already had a pass which I booked online. There will be mobile signal issues. Thanks to Jio, it worked for me fine. There will be buses waiting inside the park to take you till the peak, which is Anamudi. Let me tell you some details about this place now. Erevikulam sits up on the Kannandevan hills spread over Idukki and Ernakulam districts. Erevikulam National Park, part of the tall peaks of the Western Ghats, is known far and wide for the sanctuary. It has always been to the large population of Nilgiri Thars who call it home. In this place, does one get to revel in the splendor of the Neelakurinji flowers, which blooms once every 12 years. The next predicted opportunity of witnessing it is in 2030. The Erevikulam National Park is also home to the highest peak in the entire South India. The Anamudi peak, towering over the green expanse at a height of 2,695 meters. Thus has it been dubbed with the title Everest of South India. After some distance, they let us trek through a very comfortable road till the peak. Thars were running around and the peak view was stunning. It was drizzling as well. Bus dropped all of us back to the entrance after having a good tea at the gate. Got a bus down to the town. There was a market for shopping in Munnar. Spent some time and returned to the hotel for checkout. Considering chances of landslides and blockades, I started to Alua from where I had a return train booked to Bangalore. It was off season and hence the roads were empty. It usually gets crowded during peak season, so plan accordingly. Ernakulam district was quite sunny though. I booked a movie to kill time till the train time. My adventurous trip ends here. It was time to back up and say a goodbye to Kerala once again. Stay tuned till I come back with my next travel story. See ya.